but I do all the rough work first with the axe. This is identical to an axe Caesar had his armies in Rome 2,000 years ago. And it's only one generation ago my dad made these barrels with these tools. So it's not 100 years ago, it's fairly recent. If I work it back towards myself like this, I get a different type of tool called an adze. It's an odd word, we don't know what language it comes from. So I would use it to pair the barrel. I might come down the side of it here like this. It's totally up to me how much wood I want to remove. If I go heavy or I go light. I might use it to do the top. I hope he's not giving out to me. He's not giving out to me, is it? And I have a quarter hoop. Penetrate easier and start pulling out all those ingredients. We only fill the barrels 3 times. As every time you fill a barrel, you get less and less contribution from the oak and the whiskey. And that's why we only go 3 times. So as I said, what we do with Jameson Black Barrel, we do something different. We take out the lids on both ends and we set fire to the barrel for a second time. What we call a double char. So this is a kind of a medium, a level 3. We go to a level 5 for Jameson Black Barrel because we want a lot more sweetness and vanilla and coffee notes and everything in that whiskey. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It can take the weight. If they're not horizontal, it can come from floor to ceiling, it can take the weight. If I turn it this way, and now I put a barrel on top, there's no strength, this can buckle, and then what happens? I get these. So when I line it up at the front, and my hammer, the only thing I miss, and I can put on my next hook, the rivets can be knocked out. I can make this smaller if I have to. Line it up. Bang it all the way down. Tighten it. And I can turn up the other side. Okay? And then we can start to put on the other side of hoops. So as I said at the start, when you make a barrel for the first time, it's wide out. And we put a cable around it, wind in the cable to squeeze it. But I can get on the hoop at this stage. So it's not too bad. No. And we go. They call that an alligator char because it looks like alligator skin. Okay? What you're going to see happen now is it's flying out, and once it burns up the oxygen, it's going to go back down. Then you get a breath of oxygen again and come back up. So all I'm trying to do is, with the kindling, is set fire to the barrel itself. That's what I want to do. I'm putting on gloves, see how it's gone back down? And you get a bit of oxygen and come back up. Is that we're also burning off tannin. Tannin is what the oak tree produces to fight insects. So when the leaves get eaten, the oak releases tannin into the leaves, which is very sour, very bitter. So when we season the wood, we try to remove as much tannin as we can, and when we char it, we do it. If I leave the lid off, it will ignite again because it's going to get oxygen and it can start up. So I'm going to put the lid back on and leave it out. Okay? So that's a very small indication of the effort we go through in making whiskey. And as I said, my family have been at it for over 200 years. We've been charring barrels, especially for Jameson Black Barrel. But before I go, I especially want to thank the staff, the bar staff, the educators doing the tours, my colleague here from Ireland, Eva, and everybody from Puerto Rico here in the Philippines for making this trip and this whole adventure incredible. I do this event around the world, but this is definitely the best I've ever done. And it's also the best fun that we actually get from everybody. So a big thank you to all the staff behind here, the sound crew, everybody working, Patrick.
Responsible drinking. Yes. So to before we begin, we would like to introduce our names.
Jameson. So kung gusto niyo bumili ng hoodies, shirts,